scales and practice and warm-up exercises and things, especially acoustic guitarists or those who play both tend to do, you know. Run through major scales and patterns and then I thought about modes inside those scales. So, you know, your G major scale, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. But inside those 8 notes, there are also the modes of those scales, or the modes of those progressions or those intervals. So I thought about, you know, why not make an exercise that uses some of those modes. So started going through the modes of each, using G major scale or a C major scale or an F major scale, whatever scale you like to play, as an exercise. So G, for example, G major, the first mode is the Ionian or the major scale. So we all know the G major scale. Most of us would. G. But if we look at the second step, the A, we'd get the Dorian mode. So notes of the G scale, but starting on A, going to A. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A. A great mode used in a lot of solos, used in a lot of tunes. A great mode to learn to solo over. Third mode then would be our Phrygian mode, which not as common. So in a G major pattern, we would start on the B and go to the B. So very ethnic sounding scale or arabesque sounding scale, B up to B. Our next step would be the fourth, C, but the Lydian mode, which basically has a sharp fourth. So we have an F sharp, not an F natural. And C. Next is our Mixolydian, which is pretty common. A lot of people would know this mode in the G scale from D to D. Contemporary music uses the Mixolydian mode. Next is our Aeolian, which is our minor. So in the sixth in G would be E up to E. And then our last mode is the oddest one, the Locrian mode, which starts in our leading note, our seventh, or our F sharp. So F sharp to F sharp, but using the notes of G major. And then we're back up to G, back to the tonic. Another good thing I like to cycle through is playing them as patterns progressing and descending. So same thing, but make it a step exercise. Single octave. I'll play them descending, so. Have fun with them, play them in different keys, play them in C. F's another fun one. Our Dorian would be G minor. And Phrygian G, and so on. E's are back to our Locrian. And back to F. So that's something to play them in all different positions. And have fun with the modes inside the major scale. Have fun.